everybody. So, Mario's laughing at me. This is my first video that I'm gonna do of a dessert that I'm making for a family get-together this weekend. Since we're going away, everyone's coming together, and I wanted to put together something that was a dessert that's delicious, light, and still really good. So this was my idea. I see a lot about angel food cakes, so I decided that I would pick up an angel food cake. Over at Walmart they didn't have a sugar-free one, so I just grabbed a regular one. Obviously that means it's going to be higher in points, but that's okay. So I have an angel food cake. I got some Cool Whip. I got strawberries and some kiwi. And I diced up the whole thing with strawberries. I got blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and some sugar-free Jello. Now I got all this over at Walmart. This is the sugar-free Jello that I got. I got 2 packages because I'm just using the strawberry, not the orange. This is kind of like an experiment recipe. So I've made something similar to this. So I kind of mapped out what the point values will be depending on how much of what I use. Now obviously fruits are 0 points, so the only points here is going to be the angel food cake, the whipped cream, and the Jello. So for all 4 of these Jellos it's only 1 point, but as we go we're going to see how much of it we actually need. Same thing applies with the Cool Whip. So I took out a bowl that I'm going to use to layer it. We're literally just going to take all this and we're going to layer it into the bowl. So super easy recipe. I will actually post up the recipe at the end of the video with the point values for how much I use, since this is an experiment, so we'll see. So I'm just going to take this whole food cake and we're just going to break it up into pieces. I was going to use a knife, but I'll just use my hands. So we're just going to take it in little crumbles, just crumble it up. And you don't want to do it all on the bottom because remember we're layering this in. Oh my gosh, this is sticky. Now I will put the point value for this if you decide to do a sugar-free angel food cake. I think that's enough for the bottom.
Probably a little more, maybe.
A little bit more. Maybe we'll do like a quarter of it. We'll do a couple layers with a quarter on each layer. Alright, that's kind of a lot, so let me wipe my hands. Alright, now I'm thinking fruit, so that way we'll do a layer of fruit. Or should I do Jello and then fruit? What do you think?
Fruit?
Yeah, I was thinking fruit, so that way like the juices from the fruit can be sucked up into that. Make sure you wash all your fruits and dry them. I think I'm going to do just 2 layers, so I'm just going to put some of the strawberries in here. And this is a real good dish for like something for a cookout, you know, something that's light. If you know you love desserts like I do, then this might be a recipe you want to bring. I'm going to add in some blueberries. Add in a few blackberries. I feel like this is going to make a lot. We're going to have leftovers. Some raspberries. And now I think we should do the let's do the Cool Whip and then the Jello, so it's not red on red. So at first, this is a 16-ounce container of Cool Whip. I'm gonna use half of the container for the entire thing first and just see. So I think this is gonna end up being 2 layers. So I'm just gonna use a quarter of this first for 1 layer and go from there. So you're just gonna take some scoops and just kind of like scoop it around. So you think like this, or should I do some more?
A little more, just a little bit. Not so much.
Like that?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more. Okay. So I did that. And as you can see, we only used like a quarter of the container. So that is 40 total. So that's 4 ounces. Now I'm gonna take 1 thing of Jell-O, and I'm just gonna slice it up with my knife already. Just cut it up in there into pieces. I'm just gonna scoop it out and just sprinkle it across. Now, I've been obsessed with Jell-O, Cool Whip, and fruit lately together, so this is why I thought that this would be a good idea. And I've seen a lot of recipes where people are using the angel food cake with Cool Whip, so I just thought that maybe adding Jell-O would be a good spin on it. You think I should add 1 more?
Yeah, 1 more.
Okay, so I think we're going to end up just doing 2 layers. So I'm going to do another one. Oh, that was a lot of one area. This looks so good already. Alright. Now, food cake again. Yeah, I think layered this way gives it like good color. I think that this is gonna be enough. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have to use the other half of the angel food cake. Do you?
Probably not.
Yeah. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna add more fruit. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. And then that. And then what do you think? Jell-O and then Cool Whip on top?
I'll say maybe Cool Whip, just hold it together, and then Jell-O.
Or no more Jell-O, just that?
Yeah.
Or no, maybe we'll do one. See, look at it. What do you think?
Or probably Jell-O.
Or do you think I should just do some dots of Cool Whip across?
Yeah, you can.
So Jell-O or no Jell-O?
Yes. You could do like half of it.
you want to, we can just pause it. So you can go take care of Rosalie. Just pause it. Yeah. Okay, guys. Sorry, we had a little moment there. We had to get Rosalie out of the tub. So this is what we have so far. We have a quarter angel food cake on the bottom. We have a quarter, so about 4 ounces of Cool Whip. We have half, let me see, about 4 to 8 ounces of diced up strawberries, 2 containers of Jell-O, sugar-free strawberry Jell-O, and then we did another layer of the same thing. So angel food cake, another quarter of the angel food cake, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, all that. So this is what we have so far. Keep backing up. Come forward.
Well, I gotta see you like much better.
So this is what we have so far. So I was undecided if I wanted to do another layer, but I think that this looks perfect as it is. So I'm just gonna take probably like 4 little spoonfuls of Cool Whip. Do 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. And then I'm just gonna take some strawberries. And put them on top. And I think that looks good as it is. What do you think, Mario?
Yeah.
Should I put a few now? Let's skip the kiwi. Alright guys, no kiwi. I think this is good. I have my leftover Jell-O. Like I said, I've been obsessed with this lately. Like every day for lunch I've been having some Jell-O with Cool Whip because it's so delicious. I sound so tacky right now. But anyway, so yeah. So simple. Actual recipe we're going to do, it's 3 ounces of blueberries, or half a container of blueberries, half a container of raspberries, half a container of blackberries, an entire 16-ounce container of strawberries, and half an angel food cake. So I was doing my calculations. Sound like Velma from Scooby-Doo. My calculations are correct. Here, let me show you guys. So, can you see this all right?
Hold on, let me see.
So it comes out for 8 servings. I don't know exactly if it's like a cup or whatnot, but if you just scoop 8 servings out of here, it comes to 7 points a piece. Now this is using regular angel food cake. Obviously it'll be lower in points if you're using sugar-free angel food cake. So this is what the points look like. I didn't add in the strawberries or blackberries, raspberries, anything like that, just because there's 0 points. But the Jell-O 0 points. The only points it is for the angel food cake and the Cool Whip. And so, like I said, for 8 servings, it's 7 points. I don't know exactly like whether it's like a cup or whatnot, but if you just take the bowl and you kind of like eyeball 8 servings, you know, then you're pretty much good to go. So this is it, guys. This looks so good, and honestly, I feel like if I brought this, you know, when I bring this there, they're going to be like, oh, you got that from a bakery, and I don't know, I just feel like it looks pretty, it's cheap to make, it's healthy for you, and super fast to make as well. So this is it, guys. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed my video. Sorry for it being like an experimental video, but I really wanted to show you guys this. Since spring is coming up and summer, we have a lot of cookouts coming up here in for the next couple seasons. So I want to share with you guys a perfect dish that you can bring to your cookouts. So